yesterday, I'm pretty sure it was. I was talking about the adult cartoon that I've been watching, and I mentioned how I just started watching Rick and Morty like a few days ago. Well, last night I just started watching the seasons. I mentioned how the way I like to watch my adult cartoons, I go by funny moments first, because I think that's a simple way to get through into it, understand it. I think it's better than a pilot episode, honestly. Might be a hot take, I don't know. But I finished season one last night, and this tonight I started watching season two, and holy shit, I am traumatized. Not traumatized, but there's something that won't be leaving my head for at a minimum the next 12 hours that will be stuck in my head. And worst case scenario, it just stuck in my head until season 8 of Rick and Morty comes around. And if season 8 does nothing about it, then nothing's coming out. Now, if you've already seen Rick and Morty, you might already know what I'm trying to talk about. It's about episode 3, which I'm sure for anyone who's already seen, you guys already know what this is. I'm pretty sure this is a significant episode in Rick and Morty. It actually involves my favorite character in the show so far, Unity, which I will be using as a nickname for one of my Pokemon when I go to a regional championships. I will be using that nickname. That is a great name. Where was I at? Basically, the episode revolves around something honestly very relatable to me: suicide. I'm not gonna get into details about it, but there was a period of my life that I was extremely suicidal. About 2 years that I was suicidal. I did, and I watched a video discussing the episode, mentioning the episode. The video is about 7 years old already. This episode's also about 7 8 years old, maybe nine. Not nine, not nine. So they mentioned how I remember the video mentioned. Okay, I guess we should talk about the episode first. That makes more sense. If you haven't seen the episode already, basically, Mr. Rick meets up with Unity, an ex of his. They have fun. They fuck a bunch, but then she leaves because she realizes that he loves him, but she can't be with him because he can't change, and that means that she's stuck doing bad things. They bring the worst out of each other, basically, which is mentioned in the episode. And Rick tries to fucking off himself, which makes sense, but it's more than just that. When I watched the video discussing it, it's about 600k views. Maybe you'll recognize it. 800k, I don't remember. 6 and 8 look similar, and I wasn't paying attention. It's 4 a.m. at the moment I'm speaking. The video, I remember, mentioned how he wasn't just trying to kill himself. He was trying to kill every single Rick from every universe. If you haven't seen the show, it's a lot of universes. There's a Rick in every universe. There's like infinite universes, and he wants to off every single Rick in every universe, which is hardcore and deep. And I mean, I can see where it's coming from. He what was it? He doesn't want them to feel the pain, or he doesn't think they deserve the happiness. It's definitely the former one. What bullshit am I saying? I recommend just watching the video yourself fully. Let me just find no, you can find it yourself. Just like look up Rick and Morty Unity or something. I don't know. With and this isn't super relatable to me in general, but the suicide aspect of it kind of is. I remember being in that moment of state of hopelessness and no thinking you're not gonna get further, or there's no reason to continue because you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And him, it was a very different situation, yet very similar, and I think that's very special. But also the thing that I can't get out of my head is that I don't what's gonna happen next. Like it's like a normal drama basically. I need them to get back together. What's gonna happen next? Uh, I do know that Unity comes back in season 7, and I actually already know what happens. I've seen the clips on YouTube, but it's not satisfactory. It just gets even sadder from there. I already know what happens coming up. I'm gonna be very sad. I need this to end. I know Rick and Morty, I believe, has minimum season 12, and we're on season 7, and season 8's coming in 2025. I need shit to come out. I am invested right now. This is the right now there are 3 shows that I'm invested in: Rick and Morty, obviously My Little Pony, and obviously the Hell of a Boss stuff. This is I'm not sure this is peak investment I've been in. I think it's close to my peak investment. Like my peak is here, the bottom of the screen is there. That's the least I've been invested in. And then this is probably where I'm at right now. I'm very invested. I am doing lots of research on this stuff, specifically about the whole Unity thing, because Well, first off, she's my favorite character, but also, my good. I need to know what happens next. I've also been spending. I may as well just bring it up since this video is already quite long. I may as well make it longer. Uh, mm, uh, I've noticed. I've seen. One thing I like to do is see how popular the fandom is at the time and see what people think. Rick and Morty, I've seen, is not popular as of right now. It's not well regarded. It's not a well regarded show, saying it's fell off. I watched Cartoon Cheese video discussing it, and they actually gave season 7 a very positive review, so I'm excited to check that out. And he says that the new voice actors are great, which is exciting. What else? What else is there to mention? I know there's more stuff to mention. Give me a second. I need to turn the screws on my head. I can't really think of exactly what it is. I think it's something along the lines of just my personal thoughts, which, I mean, I'm only at season 2. What the fuck do you want me to say? I'm watching the seasons that people thought were good. What do you want me to say? Of course I'm invested. I don't know how excited I'm going to be for the future seasons, but I need to know what happens with Unity. I need them to get back together. I need them to kiss. Fuck. Oh yeah, there was another. Oh yeah, wait. There was something I forgot to mention there. I saw a theory that said that Unity and Rick, they had a baby, and that is Rick's daughter. The one that we see in the show, Beth, is Rick's daughter, and Unity's daughter. And honestly, you know what? Now I'm just hoping that I'm just gonna forever headcanon that that's true, because it's the only way I'm gonna be happy after this. Because that's depressing. Well, the current state is depressing, because I am very sad thinking about this right now. It is very saddening. Makes me sad. I'm not sleeping tonight, am I?